Welcome to today's assembly, which is going to be about light and dark. In a couple of weeks' time, it will be Halloween. And this will probably be the last assembly that you see before the half-term break. We're going to be thinking about different lights and why they're useful, and to be thinking too about light in the Bible.
First, let's have a quiz. I'm going to show you some pictures. These are all objects from my kitchen. The first time you'll see the object, it's in the dark, no lights at all. The second time, I used a torch, and then the third time with the lights on. See if you can work out what each of these pictures are. Here's object number 1, in the dark. Any ideas? Here's the same object by torchlight. And now with the lights on. Yes, it's an iron. Did you guess correctly? Object number 2, in the dark. And the same again by torchlight. It's not much better, is it? And with the lights on, you can see that it's a kettle. How about object number 3? Does this help a bit? It's a bowl of fruit. Were you right? Last one. Can you tell what this is in the dark? Does the torchlight make it any clearer? Here it is, a draining rack. It's difficult, isn't it, to work out what objects are when they're completely in the dark. It's so much better when we can put the light on.
Jesus spoke about light in the Bible. On one occasion, Jesus healed a man who'd been born blind, who'd never seen anything. And that was absolutely amazing.
Here's Jesus meeting the man who couldn't see. He'd never been able to see right from birth. Jesus put mud on his eyes. The man washed it off, and then he could see.
And after he'd done that, Jesus said this to the people. He said, "While I am in the world, I am the light for the world."
We can read about these events in John chapters 8 and 9.
That's one of the descriptions that Christians use for Jesus. Jesus, the light of the world. You might see here I've got a decorative bottle that I was given one Christmas time. And it says here, Jesus, light of the world. And for Christians, it's very important to think about Jesus as light of the world. We use light for different things, don't we? We obviously need light to see by. But also, we use light to warn us of things. We have that on signs to tell us where the exit is or to tell us about danger. We use light for instructions, such as traffic lights. We use light for decoration, like the fairy lights and the candles. We use light to guide us in the darkness, like my bike lights. And for Christians, Jesus is light of the world in those ways. Jesus can warn us if we're doing things that are wrong. He can guide us along the right paths. He can brighten our lives. He can give us instructions about how to live. Also in the Bible, Jesus said this to his followers: "You are like light for the whole world. A city built on a hill cannot be hidden. No one lights a lamp and puts it under a bowl. Instead, it is put on the lampstand, where it gives light for everyone in the house. In the same way, your light must shine before people, so that they will see the good things you do and praise your Father in heaven." And so Christians are meant to be like little lights, spreading out and telling others about Jesus. Making a difference in dark places in the world. I'm sure over the next couple of weeks, some of you will be carving pumpkins to make a lantern. I've just got a mini pumpkin here, and I'm going to carve that pumpkin and use it as a prayer. So, first of all, we need to take the top off. I've already done that. And as we take the top off, this is the prayer. Dear Lord, open my mind so I can learn new things about you. Next, we need to scoop out all the seeds from the middle that we don't want. And the prayer is, remove the things in my life, dear Lord, that don't please you. Forgive the wrong things I do and help me to forgive others too. Next, we'll cut out 2 eyes. Can you see those? And this is the prayer. Open my eyes to see the beauty that you have made in the world all around me. Next, we'll have a nose. See the nose there? And the prayer is, dear Lord, we're sorry for the times we've turned up our nose at the things that you have given us. Please help us to be thankful. Then we'll do the mouth. I'm going to make mine with a nice smiley face. I don't want mine to be an evil pumpkin. I want it to be friendly. Nice smiley mouth there. And the prayer says, Lord, let everything I say be kind and pleasing to you. Now, when I make a pumpkin, I like to put a cross on mine to remind you of Jesus. So I've actually got a cross that I'm going to carve in the back. That's right. And then, of course, we need to put a candle inside. So I'm going to use one of my safe battery candles that I will put inside. Can we see that shining with the cross in the back? And the last part of the prayer says, dear Lord, help me to show your light through everything I do. Amen.